I thought I'd make a video on washing and drying. This is the Detail Stig laundry. For detailers, you need, for people at home, you can wash your microfiber cloths, NanoFibre cloths at home. You can hang them up to dry. That's kind of easy. But for us, we go through heaps and heaps of cloths, about 100 cloths a week. And I need an automated drying process. Just can't have them hanging around on drying racks everywhere. So for washing, we've got that sorted. We've still got this beautiful little Electrolux unit. It's been amazing. It's about 10 years old. It washes very, very, very well. So we're not looking to replace that yet, and we hope it doesn't die. But for the dryer, we went through a few, and it did my head in trying to find a dryer that will dry NanoFibre cloths without damaging them. We tried 2 heat pumps and then one of the old school ones. Which is that one there, it's old Westinghouse, was just no good. It would damage the cloths in one drying cycle. They became hard, all the fibres would fuse together with the heat, and they just didn't work anymore. We ended up finding 2 heat pump dryers. One was an Esato, I don't know how to pronounce the brand, and the other one was an Electrolux, another Electrolux product. I prefer the Electrolux product. The Esato was a better dryer, so actually took that home, and that one's in the garage at home. But the Electrolux, while it doesn't dry the cloths completely, it gets them 99% dry, and that's more than good enough for what we're doing. And I found that doing that was better for the cloths. Anyway, my point is, if for whatever reason you prefer not to hang your cloths to dry, you prefer to put them in a dryer, don't put them in an old school dryer that just pumps a lot of heat in there. Try and put them in a heat pump dryer and put them on the lowest setting or whatever you can do. You don't need them to be bone dry, the cloths, and you want to be as gentle as possible with the heat. Heat damages your nanofibers and it will shorten the life of them. I have 2 types of feedback with NanoFibre. Some people say, oh, my cloth's kind of old, it's not really working anymore. And other people say, oh, my cloth's new, I haven't had it for very long and it's not working. It worked great out of the packet and then it didn't. 99.9% of the time I say, are you putting them in a dryer? Yes. Is there a lot of heat? Oh yeah, they come out toasty like my clothes. Okay, that's what you've damaged them. And a lot of people don't know, with microfiber, it's very, very delicate material. You need to use just a tiny amount of heat, mostly fan, and dry them very, very slowly at low heat. And a heat pump dryer, from our testing, we've tested 3 different units, 3 different brands. The heat pump dryer that doesn't over dry, that gets them to a point where they're almost completely dry, is the best. I hope that helps. Not a common issue, but nevertheless, it happened last week, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make a video on this topic. Hopefully, it will help someone, or more than one person, avoid damaging their nice new, not cheap, NanoFibre, especially the orange paintwork cloths. The orange ones, they're the ones that you want to be in as good condition as possible. You don't want to damage your nanofibers, but you can kind of get away with it if it's for interior especially. You don't really need to have the cloth at its best, and it will still do the job. But if you have a paintwork cloth that's not working properly, it's absolutely horrendous. You can scratch paintwork. Every time I've got a jet black car in with soft paint, which I do right now, if the NanoFibre, the paintwork cloth, isn't just really nice and soft and has a lot of absorption and it readily absorbs, it is a royal pain. So to wrap up, especially with those paintwork cloths, if you absolutely must dry them, throw them in a preferably heat pump dryer, but something with very, very low heat that dries them very, very gently. Hey, what rhymes with orange? No, it doesn't.